look, Janelle's here. Hi, Janelle.
Hello.
Oh, this is work appropriate. Work appropriate hug.
Yes,
We're demonstrating
always.
that. Janelle, could you tell them what your title is exactly? Because I can never remember.
Oh my goodness, it's Acting Executive Director of Employee Equity, Inclusion, and Professional Development.
I'm exhausted. We may have no battery left to record.
All right.
But what we're here today is to talk to her about her role as implementation team co-lead for professional development. So we're going to go get a coffee at Jason's and then go for a ride. So let's get our coffee. Would you like a coffee?
Sure.
And then, so what we're doing is we're going to go for a ride around the perimeter road, and you have one lap to tell me everything I need to know about the Jaguar Pathways Professional Development Implementation Team.
Oh, okay. Only one lap, huh?
One lap, that's all you get.
All right.
So, what's going on with Jaguar Pathways Professional Development Team?
Oh, fantastic. Well, quite a few things, but I'll tell you about 2 or 4. One would be Caring Campus.
Caring Campus.
Caring Campus. It is an initiative that really is driven by the classified professionals. And we got about 26 of them together who we call our Caring Campus ambassadors. And they went through a few coaching sessions and came up with these wonderful commitment behaviors that they decided will infuse so that we can better connect with our students.
Okay, like what kind of commitment behaviors are you talking about?
They identified things that were really simple, right? Things that didn't require a lot of training for people to do, and things that would just be something that anyone could do.
Okay.
So for example, using people's names in a conversation. So when a student comes up to your counter and you are working with them, you would use their name several times in that conversation to let the student know that you recognize who they are and that you're important to them, and also to help you to be able to know who you're speaking with, right?
Well, Janelle, that's an excellent idea, Janelle.
Exactly, Andrew, you get the point. Right?
Wow, I feel empowered right now.
I know.
Thank you, Janelle.
Another thing that came up with was, let's not just leave students, go over there to that desk when you're done, kind of thing.
Right.
Let's give them a name of somebody to talk to, and let's call ahead and make sure that they can get their needs met there. So, little things like that they came up with, just so we can better connect with students.
Oh, nice.
So-
Okay, so make them feel seen.
Yes.
Make them feel that they're individuals, not just another widget or, okay,
Absolutely.
nice.
And with the research showing that number 2 thing that students want is to be cared for, right?
Okay,
To feel
so
like
that's
they're cared
fantastic.
for. And so this really helps with
Excellent.
that. Yes.
What else are you doing? Because we're halfway around,
through.
folks.
Okay, so the next very exciting thing is the advancing equity in teaching. We have the Institute and the Summit. So the Summit was 2 days in the summer.
Yes.
The Institute was 4 days, as
Okay.
you know, in the summer, where we really concentrated in helping people to understand what equity-minded teaching was,
Right.
to be able to look at their own practices and critically self-reflect how they are helping to close equity gaps.
Yes.
And then that program led into a year-long program called ADA, the Advancing Equity in Teaching Academy, and they are going through a year-long intensive training on how to really do culturally responsive teaching. So
Wow.
we have 40 faculty who are led in cohorts by 5 faculty mentors, and they have online enhanced learning for this whole program. They meet every
Wow.
month, and they have their culmination one coming up next month for this semester. They'll continue next semester, and at the end, which is really cool, at the end of their completing of this year-long academy, they will get an additional step in pay.
What? Seriously?
Yep.
Dang.
Absolutely.
That's like a 2% raise.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
It's pretty darn good.
So how do you feel about what Professional Development Implementation Team is doing?
I feel pretty good about it. I think, it's wonderful to be innovative and come up with new ideas, but the bottom line is we have a bunch of fantastic employees here who really want to do the right thing for students, and connecting with them is so much a part of that. And so when we look at Advancing Equity in Teaching Academy and the Institute and the Summit, and we look at Caring Campus, they're all really about how do we connect with students, how do we see them, and how do we make sure that we are providing them with with culturally not only responsive but appropriate ways of engaging with them. And so I feel really fantastic about all of that.
Okay, that sounds great. Look, you did it in one lap, Janelle.
Wow,
you did it in one lap.
Oh,
you are
nice.
amazing. Oh, this person is even letting us turn in front of them.
See? And this is
So we're
why-
going to park. Thank you so much for being the
Thank you.
very first guest
Absolutely.
on Once Around.
It was fun and informative. Oh my God. And then you enjoy your coffee. And we'll see you next time on Once Around. Bye.